This morning, can you believe it, marks 16 years since the attacks of September the 11th, and happening today, plenty of ceremonies and tributes across the country and here in Arizona to honor those lost.
So right now, thousands of American flags are flying at Tempe Beach Park to honor the victims, as has happened every single year since it happened. Lena is out there this morning, and she's got the story. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, for the last 14 years, the Exchange Club has really put all of this together, organizing it, getting the donations, getting the flags, having them clean, furling them, unfurling them, storing them, and putting them up. So really a lot of work going into this. 2,996 flags. You'll see one name here in red. That's Gary Bird. He was the one person who lived here in Arizona on September the 11th, and his widow is actually going to be the keynote speaker tonight at 7 o'clock. There'll be a candlelight vigil here at Tempe Beach Park. Right now, they're reading 414 names. Those are the names of the first responders who were killed on 9/11. And you'll notice that there's a lot of meaning and symbolism that goes into these flags, not only the flags themselves, and each one has a name, the age and hometown of a person who was killed on 9/11, but some of them have these yellow ribbons. And a lot of thought went into that. These yellow ribbons are just on the first two rows surrounding all of the flags here, and they say that that's the embrace of these first responders protecting the souls of everyone else who was killed on 9/11, and it's separated into sections so that people can easily find someone who they may have known. They're alphabetized. They're by by the flights. Flight 11 is in a section. Flight 93 is in a section. World Trade Center in a section. Pentagon in a section. And a lot of people really get emotional. In fact, I'm seeing someone sitting at one of the flags right now, kind of crying into his hands, just sitting at the flag there. And you'll also see some other things here. You'll see some boots at the ground of some of the flags, and those mean that those are our servicemen and women who were killed at the Pentagon. And unfortunately, ever so often you will see a teddy bear at the foot of one of the flags, and that's the name of a child who was killed on 9/11. So the Exchange Club really not only sets this up, but they really put a lot of symbolism and a lot of thought into this, and then of course putting each name for each flag so that everyone can remember the lives that were lost. And you see a lot of children here, a lot of families as well, and you have to remember that even though it's such a major part of our memory, that there are kids as high as high school, their sophomore year, who weren't alive during 9/11. And so this is really a way of passing on that history, passing on the meaning, and making sure that people don't forget the people who were lost that day. So again, the reading of the names right now, and we're streaming that online for you at azfamily.com. Back to you.
Lena, thank you for that.